Hello, welcome, I'm Paul and this is my channel covering the best sim racing league there is, the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk, digitalmotorsports.com, Pineapple Grips and CD Keys. This is round one then of our season 14, would you believe it, of our BTCC Replica Championship from League 3. So without further ado, let's get to the action and get this season started. Anyone that's not familiar with the BTCC Championship, it's 3 races per round, 3 15-minute races, one of which all drivers have to run the medium tyre. Doesn't matter which one of the 3, but they've got to run a medium tyre for one of the 15-minute races. So this is the grid for race 1 based on quali from earlier. So we've got King Monster on pole, Robertson in second, Hamza third, Drummer in fourth, Ginger fifth, Tino in sixth, Seabroad in seventh, Tom in eighth and Thor in ninth. As you can see from the tyres selection, there's a bit of a mix. A couple going with the mediums, or a few of them going with the mediums, so getting them out early doors, getting them out of the way here in race 1. So that's it. Let's get this started. So King Monster there on pole position. We're at Suzuka, by the way, over there in the Far East. Lovely bright day. So King Monster going to lead him off from pole. Revs are up and away we go. And it's a good start by all of them. As they head down to turn 1 then. So King Monster in the Corvette. Followed up by Robertson. And then Drummer, the 2 BMWs, the eBay, Team eBay there. Second and third so far. Actually, that's a great livery. It suits that car very well, I've got to say. Do like that. So Drummer getting a little bit under pressure from Ginger there in the Jag. Here he is. Again, that's pretty good livery actually. Quite like that one too. Oh, Ginger having a look up the inside of Drummer. Was he just went a little bit wide? Drummer got his tyres up there on the dirt. Thinks he's lost the place, he has. So Ginger's got through to third place. Good move from Ginger. Then Hamza now in the Aston Martin, now attacking Drummer as well. King Monster still there, being hounded now by Robertson up there at the front, but Hamza having a look, see if he can get past Drummer. Oh, little twitch from him, but that's fine as they head on round the right, sweeping long right-hander. So Hamza then in 5th, and we've got Tom in 6th in the other Jag, Ginger's teammate. Seabroad there in the Scirocco in 7th, and then we've got a little bit of a gap back, and to 8th and 9th we've got Thor and Tino fighting it out there. The 2 GTRs actually, not the same teams, but 2 GTRs nevertheless, and Thor going around the outside, sorry, that was Tino going around the outside. Thor seems to have just slowed down a little bit, so I'm not too sure if there's an issue there with the car, but anyway, he's dropped back down to 9th. Let's go see what's happening up front then quickly, because it looked like Robertson was taking up the lead, but he hasn't, he's actually dropped back. So King Monster's there, Ginger's got through, so Robertson, he must have had a mistake somewhere. Perhaps he ran off, not sure, but whatever it was, he's dropped back down to 3rd place, and there's a little battle going on here for 4th between Drummer and Hamza still. This has been going on for the entire first lap as they go over the start and finish to start lap 2. Hamza right up the back of Drummer then coming along the start and finish, but didn't manage to get past. So Drummer still sticking it there in 4th. But Hamza looking like he's up for it here in race 1. He is one of the ones actually on the medium tyre, so if you can stay where he is, or maybe get a little bit higher up, then he's going to have 2 races on the soft compounds for the last 2 races. So if he can get himself some good points here in race 1, could be up there in the championship. So it's all the clean slate, obviously. Everyone's starting fresh here on points in this championship. So who can start the better in this round. King Monster though in the Corvette is Well, he's pulling away from them all a little bit, and it's just the power of that car. I think this track is going to suit the car itself. It's got a lot of power in it. Not so good maybe around the corners, but certainly along the fast straight sections, it's going to have a fair bit of grunt there. So King Monster then heading up the hill along the back straight. It's going to gain. So he's going to increase, I should say, even more of a gap I would have thought along there. Just flat out around the left-hander, hard on the brakes now for the little chicane before the start and finish. Nicely through there. King Monster then looking pretty comfortable, I've got to say. Ginger in second place, still trying his best to get away from Robertson and to try and get as close as he can to King Monster, but King Monster has left him. There he is in the distance. But we're only 4 minutes in, so still got at least another 12 minutes or so of this race to go. So plenty of time. Robertson just going a little bit wide, was he? Or was it just a camera angle? Might have just been a camera angle, but doing well in third there, Robertson. And he's got his teammate Drummer, who's still holding off Hamza in fourth, so doing a good defending job there at the moment is Drummer. Don't know what the team orders are between the two eBay team mates, but if it does get to the point where they're battling each other, it'd be interesting to see if team orders are given. Drummer now, oh, and Robertson, he gets out in the sand, and he's that. Well, that wasn't team orders, was it? But well, he only lost the place to his teammate. Dropped back down to fourth, but I'm sure that wasn't quite in the script. Hamza then is now got the other BMW that he's going to be looking to attack now of Robertson. Now can Robertson do the defending job and let his teammate Drummer get a little bit of a gap in front of him, try and keep that podium position all better. Looking every which way is Hamza, can't get through at the moment. Now what about along the back straight here? Is there going to be, I don't know what the speed difference is going to be like, if I'm honest, in these two cars, but I think we're about to find out. Obviously Hamza's going to have a little bit of slip to help him, but no, not much in it, is there really? Slip's coming into play about now, but it's a bit late because head round that sweeping left-hander, and it's going to be hard on the brakes for the chicane at the end here. Not going to get him here, not far enough up at all. No. So remains in fifth then, Hamza. Oh, he's looking now though. Good entries out there, exit out of that chicane, and oh, it looked like he was going up the inside there, Robertson, but not quite, didn't quite make that. Now, what about down here at turn one? Can he pull out and get up the inside? No, not at all. So, still in fifth place. Very easy to run wide there at turn one. Here at Suzuka. If you're too late on the brakes, you're going to the left and out into the runoff area, and it's all a bit dirty out there, and that could be the end of that. Tino, meanwhile, has got ahead and up to sixth place ahead of Seabrawl. So has Seabrawl made a mistake in the Scirocco, or was Tino just... yeah, it's a big gap, so yeah, he's not sure what's happening there. Maybe he's got something wrong with the car. Thor in eighth, there he is. One of our newcomers is Thor to the group, so welcome to Thor. Likewise to Tino as well. The two newcomers, so welcome to our group, guys, and enjoy the racing. Tom at the back there, so he's had a major problem somewhere, hasn't he, Tom? Doesn't look like he's got any scuff, so the car looks fine. Doesn't look like he's had a major off anywhere, but maybe just got to get used to that car. Remember, this is the first race of the season, so all still getting used to the feel of the cars. Could take a few races before you get the grips with it, really. Our King's got the grips of this though, hasn't he, this Corvette? He's steaming away in front now. as he's coming to the end of lap 4, about to start lap 5. 8 minutes in, so we are just over halfway already here with race 1. Hope you're enjoying this action so far. We've got plenty more coming on this channel, as we see Ginger being attacked now by Drummer. So Drummer has caught up with Ginger and he's looking for second place now. Is Drummer, see if he can get him. Not quite down there, wasn't quite close enough, but oh, got a bit wide there. Ginger leaves the door open a little bit, but no, not quite for Drummer, so remains in third. But a little battle likewise between Robertson and Hamza. Behind them, Robertson just running a bit wide, but he's still there in fourth, so still doing that defending job. Oh, and Ginger again kicking up the dirt a bit, but maybe it's just his line through there. Now Drummer on the back of him. Again, it's just a matter of time, I think. Is he going to get him down here? This is, well, you can pass there, but got to be very, very clean, so not quite along here. Now, can he get him at the hairpin? Oh, someone's run up wide over the back now. I think it's Hamza it was in the Aston Martin, so Robertson hasn't got so much pressure behind him now from Hamza. So Robertson's coming into this little battle, so here we go, a little 3-car fight for second, third and fourth between the two teammates and Ginger. So this is shaping up to be something special, isn't it, I think? But Ginger still holding it in second place. I don't think they're going to be catching eye King Monster up front. Not unless he makes an error somewhere, but at the moment pretty comfortable up there. So Ginger, now Drummer, can he get him again? Not quite. That slipstream comes into effect right at the end of that straight, and by then it's too late unless he can get him up here at the chicane. Keep it clean. Oh, he is. He's going around the outside. We'll bring him onto the inside for Drummer. No. Well, that was very clean actually. Could have been disaster through there, but no, that was good driving actually. Drummer then now under pressure from his teammate, but I don't think he'll do anything silly. He'll just sit behind him and see what develops. Oh, slides around there, just Drummer. Ginger doing an excellent job at the moment, defending from these two BMWs. Looks like the Jag is pretty good through the bends. It's pretty. Oh, and Ginger goes wide and he gets himself on the dirt and he's going to lose 2 spots to the BMWs, and there it is, just like that. In a blink of an eye, he goes from second to fourth. So Ginger then just wants to. Oh, Robertson runs a bit wide ahead of him. Drummer then into second, Robertson third. Oh, Ginger's having a look. He gets there up the inside of Robertson. Good move at the hairpin from Ginger. Clean 2. Hamza now is back in the fight as well. So he's come back onto the back of these. So Ginger then back to second. Remember, what's the start to the season this is? Remember, race 1 this is only, and this is shaping up to be a fantastic season if it's like this all the way through for the 6 rounds that we've got. Robertson now right up the back of Ginger. Surely he's going to attack him at the end. When he pulls out now, out of the slip, gets him. Now it's a fast. Yeah, you don't want to be going through there side by side. Otherwise, it's enter stage left. And goodbye, and little fight now back here is no, Robertson still got it all, runs wide Robertson and goes through Hamza, goes through the fourth then. Robertson just under pressure a little bit from Hamza there, wasn't he? But Hamza got through, and who's that? That's Ginger taking a penalty, was it? It was. Ginger drops back down to fourth then, he must have got it at the chicane there. So Hamza through to third. So he did wait to see what developed, didn't he? He was just sitting behind them all. And there you go. He's just made up 2 spots. So he's up into the podium positions now in 3rd place. Drummer ahead of him, of course, still. There he is. And of course, King Monster still out there, out front. Let's have a quick look how the other boys are getting on. Behind them rest, so Tino there then, 6th place still. And he's kind of a bit isolated now, he's on his own. So not really in any kind of battle there. So if he can finish 6th, that'd be good for him. Seabroad 7th. Thor 8th. And Tom at the back in 9th. That's all very settled at the back there. From about 6th place down. So let's go back to the battles up top, I think, because this is where it's all happening. Well, there's Hamza. What about back behind them? There's Ginger still in 4th. As we come to him, he drifts it round the left-hander. Didn't do it on purpose. Got his wheels out there. Nearly lost the back end, but controlled it well. Robertson still having a look to see if he can get onto the get past Ginger. So there's a few. This is the final lap, so let's get back to King Monster. That's gone quick, isn't it? Didn't realise, and it's about to come over the finish line and take the checkered flag here. Race 1, King Monster. Congratulations, winner for race 1 there. Well done, Drummer. Good 2nd place for him. Hamza in 3rd. Ginger 4th. Robertson 5th. And Tino on his debut in 6th place. Well done. Seabroad's going to take up 7th. There's going to be no change here. And we've got Thor now. Quite a way back, but going to get 8th place. So on the podium you've got King Monster, Drummer and Hamza. Here in race 1, got race 2 and 3 coming up soon for you. So stick with me on this channel. This is the place where to be, this is. And Tom coming in 9th. So there's your race 1, and I'll catch up with you soon for races 2 and 3.